Yeah, and the first one, speaking of some of the top teams in the country, this was the number one team entering the playoffs. Of course, the only undefeated team in college football, the Oregon Ducks, but they know that they need to continue to build toward the future, losing a ton of talent to the NFL draft. And of course, they were not up to it at the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day, but they are adding to their roster for the future.
They are. Tulane running back Makhi Hughes was one of those prospects as soon as he hit the board, much like many of the running backs who hit the board later in the portal and the winter portal were going to be hot commodities, and there was no different. And like I say, there was a lot of relationships matter in recruiting, and this is one of those things that it definitely seemed that from the jump that while there was a lot of suitors for Makhi Hughes, that ultimately all the relationships along with his younger brother also headed over to Eugene as well. One of the top players there is heading that way. Makhi Hughes. It just only made sense for him to become an Oregon Duck. And very productive. Like I said, what you have is another one of those guys that just really jumps off the pages, is going to add a lot to that Oregon run game.